Hi everybody, this is Sarah Adams and I'm here on this beautiful day in my backyard to talk about the returning of the organic matrix and how we're really in a time right now where everything that has been inorganic is being replaced with that which is organic. So we use the words organic with vegetables and right, and selecting our food choices, but what does organic really mean? When we talk about an organic grid returning to the earth, we're talking about a configuration of energies that are in alignment with the living light, right? So this is a configuration of energies that allows for the proliferation of life. And that's really what we're returning to on the earth. The earth has been really taken over. My neighbors are a bit noisy, so but this is such a pretty spot. But the earth has been really taken over by the inorganic grid through mind control and through heavy metals, technologies, in so many ways. The original living light that was our Christed blueprint on planet Earth has been distorted and replaced with a very inorganic configuration, which causes a lot of stifling of light, a lot of inability to fully bring in the higher self energies to this planet, into the material realm. And now we're returning back to our original divine blueprint as that organic living light. And so as we do that, we're going to be purging thought forms, concepts, ego attachments, addictions, all that has been our modus operandi in a world that has largely been proliferated with inorganic code has to fall away as we are remade in that living light of the organic code. And just to give a little example of what this kind of looks like in my life, at my acupuncture session yesterday, I could feel, I have kind of a weird story, but I think my story actually kind of helps to understand what's happening at a huge level. So I am a galactic light server here on Earth, and I have what is called an Indigo 3 contract. And those with Indigo 3 contracts, we are here to make extinct the timelines of great destruction, right? Timelines that have already happened, so that in this now moment on Earth, we don't have to take that road. So it's almost like if you imagine us here on Earth, and there's all these roads we could take, right? All these timelines. And some of those timelines are really crappy, not to be judgmental, but filled with suffering and death and becoming automaton machines that have no contact with heart, that have lost all organic code. And there are many on Earth who would like us to go down that timeline. Those of us with Indigo 3 contracts that are working for the Christ and for the guardians of the human code on Earth, we go into those timelines and we live those lives, so that we can end that timeline, so that we can make that timeline extinct, so it does not happen. It's not a road that anyone's going to choose, because that timeline is extinct. And so my right leg is carrying a lot of heavy metals in my etheric and astral body from that timeline. And as I was on the table yesterday, I could feel the Divine Mother in my core, and I was seeing the Christ child all filled with golden light in my core. And as my beautiful acupuncturist, as she was putting the needles into that right leg, the pain of the numbness, but the pain of deadness being penetrated by life again is really intense, and there's lots of emotions connected to that lifetime. As soon as that leg comes alive, all the emotions, all the visions of that horrific future are right there. And I was able to breathe from the Divine Mother of my core, and I was able to say, I am the living love of the Divine Mother, and I am here for you. And I could feel the whole timeline was like my child, and I was the mother, just absorbing that timeline back into my Christed heart. And so really, that's what all of us are doing. We are absorbing every dis-ease, disconnect, trauma from as many lifetimes, and of course this lifetime, as we can, into the living heart of that unconditional loving heart. And it's the breath that is our greatest ally as we return to this one heart that embraces all timelines. The Divine Mother and the Divine Father and the Christed energy is the mother, the mother's the best way I can say it. It's the homecoming place for all timelines. And so my right leg is really returning. And as I'm working through my right leg to return it into the rest of my body, into the living light of my heart, I'm seeing things shifting on the earth as we go into my right leg. And it's all about moving Mother Earth's timeline into her blossoming, into her organic divine blueprint. So, I don't know, I'm going to sing a little song, I guess. So, the earth is blossoming back into love, and she has her Divine Mother in Andromeda. As of April 12th, we reconnected her to her Divine Mother in Andromeda and to her higher self, which actually exists in the galaxy of Andromeda. So there have been dire predictions of like major destruction, and those just aren't going to happen. Those were the timelines when the Mother Earth was still orphaned from her Divine Mother. There were some pretty horrific, cataclysm and all kinds of things that were predicted. But now the earth is connected to her Divine Mother. And her Divine Mother has her blueprint, instruction set. So as the light comes to draw her forth in evolution, there doesn't have to be big destruction. She knows how to move because she's in the womb of her mother. And her mother has her instruction set. So the earth is receiving what she needs from her mother. And as all of us wake up out of our minds, get off our computers, try to leave all our addictions and just be present with ourselves in our breath, we can return to this organic blueprint which is being pulsed into the planet from Andromeda now. It's there. If we can just stay in stillness and silence, we can receive the instructions to blossom right back into our divine blueprint. So I'm going to leave you with just a little mother song. May we all drink from the code of our Divine Mother, including our beautiful daughter Earth. She's drinking, she's listening to the Mother, so that we can be born back into our true potential as divine Christed beings of organic living light. Mother, flow the golden raindrops from your loving hand. Mother, feel me dance upon your warm brown land. Mother, blow the breezes of the springtime. Window, you are the light. breath in me. Mother, flow the waters of your river so blue. Mother, grow the grasses of your meadows true. Mother, weave the starlight in the stars above. Oh, Mother, hold me tenderly in love. Mother, wrap me in your warmest honey so sweet. Mother, fill me with your deepest rapture complete. Mother, let no scar upon me go unhealed. Oh, in your deep sweet arms, all love is revealed. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, in your deep sweet arms, all love is revealed. Blessings, everyone. May we find our time in stillness when we can let that beautiful, divine, organic, living love inseminate us with our divine blueprint of living light. May we blossom fully into our divine blueprint in full expression, weaving spirit and matter in this great becoming. Much love, everyone. I do life coaching if you feel like you would like to work with me one-on-one. My specialty is helping remove this inorganic architecture and creating more and more alignment with our highest destiny, individually and collectively, and through song. Much love. Blessings on this beautiful day, May 13th. My dear friend Rebecca's birthday. Happy birthday, Rebecca, sweetheart. Much love.